Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, it's been a long time since I've done anything, or that's how it feels anyway. I think it's about a month since I last did a review on anything or an unboxing for anything. So this one's about an unboxing, but there's also a couple of other little things as well. So I'll get straight into it. So it's a slight mini haul of some cosmetic stuff and things like that, and then there is an actual couple of unboxings. So I'm going to get straight in it. So the first one's just a mini cosmetic haul from a few different places. So I got the Derma Spa Summer Revived body lotion. So it's the tanning body lotion by Dove. I've had this before, so I know it's good. But I stopped using it for a while. I don't actually know why, but I've decided to use it again. I think it was because of lockdown, and you couldn't go to sunbeds or get a spray tan. So I decided to start using this again. This is on special offer at the moment. It should be £7, only £3.50 in Boots. So well worth getting that, if that's what you like. Some deodorant, and the only other thing, I got a couple of these. This is the Benefits Pore Professional Minimising Makeup. Now, it's like you can use it as a primer for underneath your foundation, or you can actually use it just as a foundation. Now, I have never used this before until I got a little miniature of it, and the shade was number 2. These are number 3. I'll go into that later in a bit when I've chose a different shade. But I used this little miniature because I had a few little blemishes that I wanted to clear up, and I'd never used this before. It had been in my drawer a long time. I think I'd got it in one of my either freebies that I got from Benefits one time, or even an advent calendar. I used to get the Debenhams Beauty advent calendar for Christmas, so it could have been in one of them, not sure. Didn't use it, decided to have a go, and it's probably one of the nicest foundations. Suits my skin perfectly. So when I tried to go on Benefit, they discontinued it. Why would you discontinue a good product? I don't know. I've looked into it, and everyone that reviews this says it's good. So why you discontinue it when it's not got any bad reviews? I will never know. Anyway, Benefit have discontinued it. This I got from Debenhams. Should be £26. There's 50% off in Debenhams at the moment because obviously they're closing down. That's a shame. It really is. Because I love going in there. So I went in over the weekend, because back in the UK now we can go into shops, and the pubs have opened, but only for outdoor eating and drinking. But we're getting somewhere, back to normality. So I went and got some of this, and like I said, I got the shade 3 because they only had 3, 4 and 5 left. 1 and 2 had gone. And I don't think it's too bad. It's only one up from the shade I was using anyway. So I decided to get a couple of them, because I think at £13, you can't really leave them on the shelf, especially when they've been discontinued. So it's a shame really that they have been discontinued, because it's a really good product. So what the reasoning behind Benefit doing that, unless they're coming out with something better to substitute it, who knows. But yeah, so that was my mini haul from Boots and Debenhams. Then I got this. Now, this is a makeup brush cleaner, and this is the Style Pro makeup brush cleaner, and dries it in seconds. Now, not used it yet, not even opened it. So apparently what it is, if anybody doesn't know, it's you get the bowl, and it's got like a little lid on it. You get the attachment, and then you also get inside it attachments for the end of your brushes, because not all the brushes are the same size, excuse me. So you get the attachments for the end of the brushes. So that's what you put on the end of your brush. You then put the end of the attachment on that. You put some of the solution in the bottom. You whiz it around, dip it in and out a few times. I believe for liquid foundation you have to do it a little bit longer than you do for your powder brushes. And then you lift it up above the solution while that's still on, because it makes the brush spin round, and that's what dries your brush. I believe they're really good. I looked at different places and they were all selling them at different prices, to be honest. The dearest one being £50 for the complete set like that. And that was in Very. This I got from Argos, because you got it for £29. And that was including this. So it was a separate purchase, these, whereas in very they're together for 50. But I think at the time when I got this, if I remember correctly, this was £22, £22.99 on a special from £30 in Argos. And then this was also half price at the time. It should have been 14, you got it for 7. So I got a whole lot for 30. Bargain. Like I said, not tried it, not used it. I will come back with a review on that though, and just see how it works, because apparently they are really good. I don't. I'll let you know. Last beauty thing. Some new straighteners. GHD ones. These are the Max style ones, the pro ones, the ones with the big plates that have come out. They're retailing at $179 in most places. I'm not going to lie, I've tried them this morning. Did I see any difference in my hair compared to my old GHDs? Not really. Not really, if I'm honest with you. So unless you're after a pair of GHDs because your others are broke, fine. But if you're buying these and there's not wrong with your others, I wouldn't really go and spend your money, if I'm honest. Because the trouble is with things like this, once you've paid for them and opened them, used them, you can't take them back. So unless you really need a pair of straighteners because yours are broke, I wouldn't bother. Because there's no difference in my hair today than what there is when I use my other straighteners. But there you go. Live and learn. Right. So. My other unboxings. Right, so. This one isn't a true unboxing, because I've already unboxed it, and if you follow me on Instagram you'll see that it's been on Instagram. And then a couple of days after that I noticed there was a defect on it, so sent it back, got a new one, and because I needed to unwrap it just to make sure there was no defects, it wasn't really worth trying to wrap it up back up and to make out that it was an unboxing with you guys. But I will still show it on this video because I didn't do a video on it the first time. It comes with its nice little Dutch dust bag. That's what I made today, put my teeth in. And this is what it is. So this is the Tory Burch. This is one from their new range, their bucket bag. They do it in like a lemon as well, a lemon and white, which is probably lovely for summer. And they do a lemon and white and then it's got little birds on it. So this is, I think you pronounce it the jacquard. I think that's how you pronounce it, jacquard design. And so it's just got a little drawstring pull there. That's your opening. Inside it's got a pocket, and on the back there's a pocket. So you've got the top handle if you want to just carry it like that. Or you've got the crossbody strap, which is quite long. So you can have quite a different array of sizes on that. There's lots of holes in it. So yeah, this is only my second Tory Burch bag, to be honest. But absolutely loved it when I seen it, and this was a present, my other half. So yeah, very made up with that. Absolutely love it. Let's go into my collection, my ever-growing bag collection. Right, so last but by no means least, you guessed it, a Louis Vuitton. Very excited about this. Bit of a story behind it. Obviously it's with me, isn't there, really, let's face it. So, while I'm taking it out, I'll tell you the story. So I bought this during lockdown. The last week of lockdown, you know, because I'd waited all that time and couldn't possibly wait another week to go and get it in the shop. So I decided to buy it online. Not seeing the sizes that comes in, because there's 3 different ones. I decided to go for the smaller size, just going off what people had said, that the bigger ones are too big. So I went for the smaller size. When it come, although it was absolutely lovely and stunning and super cute, it really wasn't big enough for a bag for me, for what I wanted. Don't get me wrong, I've got all sorts of sizes of bags. I've got tiny ones, I've got bigger ones. But for what I wanted this for, which was more of an everyday bag, because I've got an everyday bag that I take to, just to nip out to Asda or does he work with me every day. And that's my Michael Kors one. I'll absolutely never throw it away because it was my first luxury bag and I absolutely love it and will never throw it away. But it is getting to the end of its life. So I I wanted a new everyday bag. So this is going to be what this is. So I ordered it, decided that it was a bit too small, didn't want to wait for them either of sending it back because it was online, you can't get a refund, you can't get an exchange, it's got to be a refund, you've got to wait for the money to come back, blah, 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 blah. So I rang them up numerous times and said, could I possibly go and exchange it? And they said, yeah, that's not a problem, but you'll have to go to your nearest one that you can do that in, which is not obviously the closest to me, which is Manchester, because they don't allow you to do it there because it's inside the Selfridges. You have to go to one of the proper boutiques, and the nearest one was Leeds. So I went to Leeds this morning and wasn't expecting to get one because I'd rang yesterday to client services and they'd said that Leeds had none in stock, but you could still go and check if you wanted to. So I decided to, and this is now a good hour's drive away from my home, so we decided to go and was really pleased I did, because when I got there they had loads. So much for client services. Anyway, so took the ribbon off and I'm chatting away, so I might as well just get on with it. So anybody that knows Louis Vuitton, it comes in its traditional flat box. Get that out on the floor. Out the way. Comes in its dust bag. You're probably going to know what it is by now. If anybody follows me on here and sees my others, you're probably going to know. There it is. Ta-da! The Neverfull in the MM size. And it's also in the Demier Azur. So, I ordered the PM, like I said, and that is tiny. It's super cute. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see more of the bag. So it's super cute, the PM, but like I said, for an everyday bag, you wouldn't have got much in it. Now, I don't take a lot of stuff in my bags, but I have what most people have. So you have your phone, your keys, cosmetics bag. I live in the UK, so it's always wise to have a brolly with you because it rains a lot. Just general things. Some hand sanitizer, your face mask, a drinks bottle. So, the PM, as I said, absolutely super cute. Loved it to bits, but it just wasn't big enough for what I wanted. So, ended up going for this morning, and I'm absolutely made up with it. And the other thing was, because I ordered the PM online, they didn't have any in the UK, so it was shipped in from France for me. So I didn't get a choice online in. So I went for the Demier Azur with the beige lining. I think there's different names for it. I don't think it's beige. There's rose ballerina, and then there's the other one. But it was the other one that I had. But like I said, I didn't get a choice. And I actually didn't mind it when it came. I thought it looked quite nice. But then when I went in store and she had a choice, the rose ballerina lining, which is like a pinky, pale pinky colour, it's absolutely stunning. It stands the bag out. It makes the bag look better because you've got a different colour lining to the outside. So the other colour of lining is very similar to the outside of the bag. So it's not as noticeable. So if you're that way inclined, that's absolutely fine. It'll suit you down to a T. But I just like this a little bit more because it made it stand out inside. So with the Neverfull, as you probably already know, you don't get any zip in it. It's just a little bit of a clip design that keeps it just together slightly. Now, I'm not so bothered about the security side of this because it's mostly going to be on the shoulder. So that I'm happy with. I mean, I normally like a zip in my bags, but I'm not that bothered. As you probably already know as well, you also get the little pouch with it as well that hooks on. You can actually dishook. Is that even a word? Unclip. That's better. Unclip it and take it out. You don't have to use it. I probably will use it for stuff. I'm not exactly sure what yet because I wouldn't like to ruin it because the lining in that is matching. So I wouldn't like to put anything in that might spill, like makeup or anything. I really wouldn't want to do that. But, you know, face mask maybe, some deodorant, that kind of stuff. Something that's not going to spill into it and discolour it in any way. So, yeah, that is my purchase. I'm absolutely made up with it. It's lovely. It's stunning. I can't wait to start using it. And that's pretty much it. Oh, apart from, I got a couple of freebies. Now, again, anybody that knows me knows I love a freebie. Now it's only a couple of little samples, but they're very nice. I've had a squirt of them. So it's just 3 little samples of their perfume. And to be honest, it's nice because I have never smelt their perfume. I've got quite a bit of Dior stuff. I've got quite a lot of perfumes. I love perfume. But I've got a lot of Dior, the Dior Maison range. And I've never tried the Louis Vuitton perfume. So they're quite nice. I'd like to say I could read you what they're called, but I've not got any glasses on. So I think that's called Millefaux, I think. Contre moi. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing these right, never mind. So, you know, and On the Beach. Now, I've had a squirt of them, and the On the Beach one is the only one I'm not so sure about. But the other 2 smell lovely. So, yeah, a couple of little samples. So, it's been a good weekend all the way around, really, because, like I said, in UK now, pubs have opened up for meals outside and drinks outside. So, and it's been quite sunny here in the UK this weekend, so it's been lovely. So, I've had a lovely day shopping and buying stuff and been out for a meal and some drinks, and it's just been a really good weekend all the way around, really. So I've really enjoyed this weekend. It's been lovely. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. So happy shopping, and let's get back to some normality, eh? I think we all need it. Take care.